flowers and cigarettes laying around the room.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Malaysia, but everybody calls me Lay. And I run the blog, the fashion and lifestyle blog, Lay Summers, and now I'm on YouTube. If you guys seen my welcome trailer, you know that I plan to talk about everything fashion, beauty, lifestyle, travel diaries, fashion week, all the kind of things that I attend. But before I started, churning out regular videos, I kind of just wanted to introduce myself to the YouTube community. A get to know me video tag for my first video. So I'm a little nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous, but I don't know. It's like, wow. You guys know my name because I just told you, but my full name is Malaysia Hardy Summers, but I mostly go by Lay, and that's what all my best friends and family and people who read my blog call me. I'm not sure if there's an actual meaning behind my name, but there is a story. So my full name is Malaysia. I know a lot of people get it mixed up with the country, like Malaysia, but it's slightly different in the spelling and the pronunciation. But basically, the story behind my name is my grandma dreamed it, and my mom wanted to name me Jordan, and my grandmother dreamed up Malaysia, and she's like, no, name her that. So I was almost named Jordan, but thanks to my grandma, I'm not. I live in Boston, Massachusetts. Favorite color, so typical, it's pink, but it's a very specific pink. It's like a blush pink. Like I like that dusty kind of light blush pastel pink. And then after pink, I would have to say my favorite color is blue. I know, so unoriginal, but that's just what I like. I'm assuming they mean like Zodiac Signs. So my Zodiac sign is a Leo. It's the best sign. Leo season's coming up. It's right around the corner. Are y'all ready? It might be Leo season by the time this video goes up. I don't know. But that's what this is by far super easy. My favorite music genre is always gonna be R&B, but I love a lot of different type of music. I mean, I like gangster rap, trap music, gospel. Sometimes I do rock and roll. I don't really do country though, but my favorite's gonna always be R&B for sure. That's hard. I mean, okay, I'm probably lying. I was gonna say I don't have a favorite musician, but I guess if I really think about it, Beyonce is my favorite musician. So I love B, Queen B. Gosh, this used to be a really easy question for me, but I've been vegetarian for about 3 years now, and I guess technically I could still eat it. So my favorite food's always been baked macaroni and cheese, and it probably will always be, but I don't eat it so often anymore since I became vegetarian, because I try not to eat too much dairy. So maybe I'll find like a vegan recipe or something, but it's just like,
I just want all the goodness that's in all the regular ingredients.
It's like regular milk, because the reason I don't really eat is because I don't drink milk anymore. So, and I try not to eat too much. I'm lying about the cheese because I like pizza. But yeah, that's my favorite food. I don't really have a favorite drink. I would say water or ginger ale. It's like what I like the most. Like if I had to pick, like if I don't feel well, I'll get ginger ale. Most days I try to drink a lot of water. So yeah. But if we're talking about alcoholic drinks, I have quite a list. So we can go down the list because you can always get off of cranberry.
That's just, hard liquor. You can get some wine, because my favorite wine is like a Riesling. Give me that any day. And then a Pinot Grigio. We can do a Chardonnay.
Pastime. My favorite pastime is definitely gonna be reading. I mean, if you go into my bedroom, my nightstand, there's like 2 stacks of books, one on top of my nightstand, one right underneath it. I always have a book with me. It's one of my favorite things to do. That's definitely like my favorite thing to do when I have free time. anytime I have my own time to myself, I don't have anything to do, I'm gonna go pick up a book. The number one answer is gonna be I wish I could sing. That's always been the one thing that I wish I could do well, and I can't. Like I'm just absolutely terrible. I can't even sing on key, pitch, nothing. Just it's bad. This is a good question. One of my long-term goals is to buy a house in the French countryside next to a vineyard. I love France. I definitely want to have a place there or move back there when I'm older. The second goal of mine is to start my own jewelry company. That's always something I wanted to do, and I'm really excited. You know, it might happen sooner than later, so keep my prayers going up for that. And I would have to say my third long-term goal is to write books. Like I love to read, but I love to write as well, and like one day I hope to be a published author, like maybe write a young adult series or a fantasy series, or I don't know, a group of books. So those are definitely 3 long-term goals that I have for myself. I have way more goals than that I'm always working towards every day, but those are the kind of 3 big ones where when I accomplish those, it's gonna feel like milestones to me. Do I even want to answer this? Really, like, the older I've gotten, I'm 25 right now, so the older I've gotten, the more refined my list has gotten is what I should say. I don't have like this super long, crazy list about what I want in a partner, but I would just have to say like the main things that I would want in a partner is someone who has a sense of humor, that we can laugh a lot, someone who's positive. That doesn't mean that they have to be like happy 24/7, but for the most part, like they keep a positive mindset about things, because that's the type of energy that I'm trying to have in my life. And I would say someone who's ambitious and who has a firm set of beliefs that align with mine. So I think those are probably like the things that I think of most. Of course, you want someone that you're attracted to and all those things, but I feel like that's like kind of like a given with anyone's list. Like your partner, you're gonna be attracted to them when you want to date them or marry them or whatever. So I feel like it's just a very surface thing. So that's just why I didn't say that. But having those 3 things, someone who's positive, someone who has ambition and drive, and someone who has a sense of humor, I think those are very important things to have in life, especially when you're trying to build something. And since I'm so young right now, I have all these lofty goals and things I want to accomplish. I definitely want someone who's not gonna try to hold me back, or who's not gonna bring in negative energy into my life, and definitely want someone who's gonna want the positivity and light that I try to bring in their life as well. So that would be what I would want most in a partner. Actually, it's very that's very funny, because the book that I'm currently reading is actually right here in front of me, and it's The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. So I'm only about a third way through this book. I'm gonna read some more of it tonight, but I guess that's technically not answering the question, but that's gonna be my answer. But the book that I read before that, gosh, I'm like blinking on the name right now. Oh, it was a young adult fantasy series, the book that I read before this, and it's The Girl of Fire and Thorns by Ray Carson. I think that's the title. It's the last book that I read before this. That's easy for me. My favorite subject was always English, because I love to read and I love writing and expressing myself in that manner. So I always did super well in English. I mean, I did well in school in general, but that subject was definitely my favorite, the one that I excelled at, the one that I found easiest, and it was also the subject that I found teachers pushed me the most, because so many of my teachers are like, you could be a great writer, you have everything. So, writing essays and things like that did come easily for me. So I appreciated them pushing me to write more, to develop my characters, to write my short stories, to want to start a novel, to want to write books, and push myself to be better. So that's definitely, I had my favorite teachers were my English teachers and professors. I actually have a minor in literature from my university, so yeah, that's my thing. Countries that I have visited. I have visited Puerto Rico, the Bahamas, France, Belgium, Spain, Portugal. So that was the last question for this Get to Know Me tag. I hope you guys enjoyed it and got a little bit more insight into me and hopefully my personality coming across the camera. And if you enjoyed hanging out with me for this time, I so appreciate you, especially if you made it to the end of this video. And if you did enjoy your time with me, as always, I'm going to tell you to subscribe. There should be a button around here or down there or somewhere. Find it, hit it, come chill with me. And in the meantime, if you're looking for more content from me, you can come follow me on Instagram at LA Summers, Snapchat at LA Summers Loves, or you can head over to my blog, which is laysummers.com, and you can get my outfit details if you want to know what I'm wearing, makeup, hair, all those things, just those bases, and you can get that information. If you have any questions, you can also comment on this video, and I'll do my best to get back to you guys as quickly as I can. But in the meantime, I'm gonna say see you later. Bye. 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 So extra. I am done with my big T.O. I wish I could sing, but I can't. Okay, I'm out.
Coffee cups and